What up, what up, what up, Dragon fam? It's your boy DEEBO Dragon with another Raid Shadow Legends video, and today we'll be going over my finally figured out 100% farm team comp to take down Dark Fae in Doom Tower. Now, she is the best and the toughest boss in Doom Tower to fight because she is very tough, but she's also great to farm because she drops the best forge materials in the game to give you that lethal gear artifacts 4-piece set, right? Which gives you that ignore 20% defense for your nukers, which is one of the best sets in the game. So let's go ahead and go through it and see. I'll showcase you guys my team, and we'll go through all the setup for that. So yeah, just to reiterate again, so Dark Fae Doom Tower, right? This is the best one and the one you want to farm every single day as you get these keys on a daily reset, right? And that is because Miss Dark Fae here, reward info, she drops, if we go all the way to the final boss, if and when you can get there, she drops 5 to 10 of the epic and 3 to 5 of the Fae spheres. I have a special gift for you, dragons, and I mean both old and new players. Click on the link in the description and use code DEEBO to get up to 25% cash back on every purchase in Raid. Here's how to do it. Click the link in the description and download or update Raid through Aptoid. It works on Android, but if you're on any type of PC, just use BlueStacks. Sign into your Raid account, download and configure the Aptoid wallet, and use the promo code DEEBO and make your first purchase. That way you'll get up to 25% cash back on every purchase. Click on my link and use the code DEEBO right now, and let's get these bonuses, which you use to craft the lethal gear in the forge here. So go down here, lethal gear, set lethal 4-piece. Once you get all 4 pieces on one of your champions, that activates the set, which gives you 10% crit rate and ignore 25. I think I said 20, my bad guys. 25% of the enemy's defense. This is so good for your damage dealers, and you want to try to get this on as many of them as you can. I just hooked up my boy Tetsuya with the lethal and stone skin set, so I want to do a video for him with some PvP action soon. But yeah, we're here for the Doom Tower. We're not here for PvP or Tetsuya. So let's get back into it. Here we go. So we're gonna go all the way to hard mode. Final boss, Dark Fae. I finally figured out my team to get this done and have this on an easy 100% farm. I am so happy I finally figured this out. I don't know what took me so long. I just think I just got distracted with other things, but I finally focused in and we got it done. Now, disclaimer, I know you guys may not have all these legendaries that I have on this team comp, but again, I'm just showcasing you my account and the champions I have gotten lucky to have over the time played the game that were able to get this done. So let's check out the setup. So I made this super simple, guys. So I literally have the only person that has any setup here is Armans. He's the only one that has a setup. Everybody else, check it out. Everybody else is just going to do their thing on default, straight default, and it works to a T for me on this setup. A Nekmothar, and again, as for, let's go through the stats really quick, right? What are the requirements for Dark Fae, you may ask? I got them right here for you guys. So I use the Hell Hades, what is it called? Hell Hades stage tool, right? So here it is here. So if you click, you go here on this tab, you go down here, Raid stage tools, right? It brings up this page, and then you just implement all the information, right? So encounter type, Doom Tower, rotation 3, Astronix, yeah, Astronix, and then we're on difficulty hard, and then stage final boss, so 120. Now this shows you the accuracy and the speed that you need for your team comp to be successful, or you know, want to be successful. So this is what I did. So speed for the waves is insanely low. I don't know why, but the waves for her is so simple. So you really only need over I think it's 250, right? Which is her. Everything else is ridiculously slow. So as long as you have over 250 speed, which is what she has, you will be fine. And then as for accuracy, you just go by whatever the resistance is, and then you just make that opposite. So for whatever resistance is the accuracy you need to have. So for her, it is 355. So for us to land our debuffs, we have to have over 355 accuracy to counter her resistance, basically, which is fine for the wave 2. And then her wave 1 for some reason is really high in resistance as well at 345, 335. So yeah, as long as you have over 355 accuracy, you'll land all those debuffs and you will be fine, as I am on my team comp here. But that is the requirements for the stats for final boss for Dark Fae. Now let's check out the team comps and their stats. So Nekmoth, we've got with almost 300 speed, 298 with 393 accuracy, so he can land his decreased attack, his decreased speed, which is very important, and his leech to give us a little bit of sustainability with those, a little health. And then also, well, I mean, you don't need accuracy for increased speed, but he also lands that, or places that increased speed on the team. Newt got him at 257 and 363 accuracy, so he can potentially land those frees on the waves. The decreased attack and the weaken, which is huge for the boss, and gets himself that counter attack. And of course, we all know the main thing he does is the A3 with the Blessed Bash, which is an insane amount of damage with that enemy max HP. Whammo, bammo, jammo. Okay. And then R-Mans, this is basically our MVP for this team comp. And why is that? Because I said he's the only one that I have set up with the speed of 311. So pretty nice speed. He could definitely be faster, especially for live arena. I'm working on it, guys. I'm working on it. And his accuracy is amazingly good at 576. Now we'll go through the setup after. Let's get through the stats first. And then we have Allure with 230. We don't need her to be super fast because we're going to have all the CC from R-Mans, and she's just going to be with accuracy of 594 because she's going to be turning basically a turn meter. What's the word? Well, basically she's going to be decreasing the turn meter. There we go. So I couldn't think of the word. With the A1 triple hitter decreases turn meter by 25%. This is so huge. And then she also will land decreased defense. She's not going to land the sleep on the boss, but she'll land it on the waves, which could be nice if we need it, but we don't really need it because we also have our boy bringing up the rear. Here is Mr. Thor, who is basically there to just clear all the waves. And yeah, he's got speed at 229. Again, not that fast, but we don't need it to be with the R-Man stun. And his accuracy is also not that high, but we don't need it because he's just there for damage, right? He's just doing all kinds of crazy damage with his self buff as well. And the decreased speed may or may not land, but that's fine. We don't need it to. Now, as for the setup, again, everybody is in default setup except my R-Mans. My R-Mans in round 2, I have the greatest hits turned off so that he does not stun anyone in wave 2 and saves it for wave 3. And that is right here. It's going to open with the A2 for the stuns, the AoE stun, right? And then whenever it's available again, I have it as the #1 option to choose to just continuously stun, because if you look at her boss guide here on her guide, again, on her passive Fae mirror, she spawns a mirror copy of all of our team. Now, all we have to do is lock them down with CC, and that is GG for this fight. It's that simple, guys. Or at least it is for my team comp. That works 100%, that I've learned over and over of battling this chick. Now, let's go ahead and get into the fight. I'm long overdue of explaining everything. I just wanted to show you a nice, clear vision of what made my team work, and I hope this helps you guys with your team comps as well. Again, you may not have all these champions, but I'm hoping you can utilize this and implement your own to make this work for y'all. So let's go ahead and jump into the fight. So yeah, look how quickly these waves go down. So the R-Mans comes in with a stun on the A wave 1, that's fine. And then right from there, we get an increased speed with the Necmo. Newt does his weekend on the 8 with his A2, and then Thor just clears the wave easy with his A3. On wave 2, we turn off the R-Man stun, so we save it for the boss. So everybody else is doing their thing. Allure comes in with the turn meter, a decrease, defense decrease, and boom, wave 2 is just gone. And here we go, wave 3. So we'll run this in slow-mo. So R-Man's comes in with the stun, stuns the whole mirror, right? So all of our team that gets mirrored is stunned, so they can't do anything. So it's just all us. We get to do whatever we want, and we get decreased speed, we get the leech, so we're continuously healing ourselves, we're decreasing, and the Thor AoE just destroys them down. The Allure doing her thing as well. R-Mans is the only one left, which is fine because he's stunned forever. She does mirror again, so the Thor does come out, which is a little worrisome, but it's okay because we got Newt. He's going to take out the R-Mans. And here we go. We're still faster than the Thor, so he doesn't get a turn. And then the Allure drops down his turn meter once again. And then we do get the sheep from the R-Mans, which is fine. I mean, you don't really want that because we would have taken out the Thor, but it's fine. Basically, the mirror is still CC'd, so it's not really a big issue. Okay, so the Thor breaks out of sheep. We're gonna get some AoE action. We get the leech on him. We get the decreased speed. So the Thor literally never gets a turn on the mirror copy. And then that is it. So now it is just all wailing on the boss. We've cleared all the copies. It is done. We're just gonna go ham on Dark Fae and get her down, baby. Let's go. We can time choose this now, because it's all it is now is just the boss. So another thing that's great is, again, with the Newt, he's going to give you that turn meter control for my team anyway. right? Where it's just continuously dropping the turn meter. And then the allure, she's also the PvP, an epic, that's an MVP. That's kind of amazing, right? So she's continuously decreasing the turn meter as well as the newt. So the Dark Fae really never even gets a turn for the most part, which is great because now she cannot bring out any more mirror copies. We don't have to focus on, you know, the minions, if you want to call them that. It's just all focusing on taking her down, putting all the damage we can on her and taking her down nice and easy. No big deal. Here comes the Blessed Bash, bam! And then we got the Soul Reaper. I know it's a 6-star blessing. I am super lucky to have that. But yeah, the Soul Reaper finishes her off. And here are the stats. We got our Nekmothar with 200,000 damages, which is actually pretty nice. 60k HP or heals. The Newt with all the damage with 2.3 million, and then almost a mil in healing himself as well. We got the Armans with 90k. The Allure putting in a nice 115,000, and then the Thor with almost a mil damage as well, clearing off those waves. And yep, there it is. We get 13 of the Fae spheres to, you know, get those crafts going. And yo, Dragon fan, I just realized an update to the team comp here while I was watching the recording or editing this video. Light bulb just turned on. So we won again, yay, victory. But check this out. If we go, I just realized, I know I was saying the issue with the sheep on the wave 3, all we have to do in the setup is turn it off. So just go to Armans, round 3, and just turn off for my next trick. And then there's no sheeping issue, which makes this even smoother of a 100% farming run for Dark Fae with my team comp. Let's go. Yay. But yeah, so that is my team comp for Dark Fae. Again, I know you guys may not have all these Legos. I know, I understand, but you know, I just want to showcase my 100% finally farmable Dark Fae team comp, and I hope this helps you guys understand the team fight, or the fight, you know, the strategies of what to do, what not to do, how to get to the waves, how to fight the boss, all that good stuff. But yeah, if you guys stayed till the end of the video, I appreciate the support. Make sure you guys hit the like and subscribe if you guys are new to the channel. We'd love to have you part of the Dragon fam. And make sure you guys use that promo code for that 25% cash back whenever you purchase anything in Raid. I'm your boy DEEBO Dragon. We'll catch you guys in the next video. Have a good night or day. Peace out.